Today is day 326 of the podcast. And with God, timing is everything. On the third day, when God created the lights in the expanse of the heavens to separate the day from the night, he said that they were for signs and for seasons and for days and for years. You find that in Genesis 1:14. So where we might think it is to grant us an ability to see, God uses these things to mark time and to display periods of time about himself. These mark territory in a way. We are better at discerning changes in natural seasons than we are understanding changes of spiritual seasons. We don't comprehend those very well. The Father was aware when he sent the Son that Jesus would then serve as a fulfillment of one season and be the introduction and the beginning of the next season of time spiritually. Jesus was able to navigate each day with an understanding internally that what he did and said was being accomplished in the fullness of time. Listen to Ecclesiastes 3, verses 1 and 2. There is an appointed time for everything, and there is a time for every event under heaven. A time to give birth and a time to die, a time to plant and a time to uproot what is planted. And you're probably familiar enough with this verse, but it goes on. It's a well-known place that really speaks a lot to how God uses time. The Lord often uses prophetic voices to announce a change of season. Just prior to a change of season, prophets are given the word of the Lord and almost markers for what to be looking for that season change. The scriptures have been preserved in order for us to recognize what God put in place so that we might know what he was up to. Moves of God always require a change of season, and people who will cooperate with that change rather than resist it. So today's question is, how would you describe the spiritual season you find yourself in? But then, how would you describe the spiritual season that the church in this world finds itself in?